I feel like I literally sat down yesterday to like get my hair cut, and like, you know, my stylist was like, "Did you want some whiskey?" Or I was at 3:30 in the afternoon. And I literally was like,
"Is that legal?"
Yep, let's go home.
Prize Picks puts their members first. Withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When your picks hit, you could have your money in as little as 15 minutes. Plus, with their Flex Play, you can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit.
So download the Prize Picks app today and use code WT9 to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code WT9 on Prize Picks to snag $50 when you put in just $5. And the best part? You don't even need to win to get that $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Wild Til 9.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Oh my God, welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back to Wild Til 9.
Oh my God.
Stop, drop, roll, rate the pod.
Scare the shit out of me.
How's everybody doing today?
Oh my God. Well, my heart is my asshole now.
That's where I prefer it to be.
Oh my God.
Good morning.
Good morning. I have my Millennial socks on. I literally sat down and I was like, God damn it, the wide shot's gonna see my Millennial socks.
When did that become the Millennial sock?
I don't know.
I think about a month ago.
Because you bullied me into going back to the Millennial sock when we started dating.
Did I?
Yeah, because I used to wear longer socks, and you were like,
okay, but this is not a Gen Z sock. Jeremy hikes the socks up basically to his knees, and he still wears them to pick a ball sometimes.
yeah.
That's
I
not
wear the Gen Z sock.
That's the boomer sock, actually. Unfortunately,
A crew?
a crew. Yeah, that's more. I would say later millennial, leaning boomer potentially.
Oh, it's like
It's
Gen
like
X?
the dad sock.
Okay. Well, I'm
Yeah.
a dad. Moose and Diglett.
Moose and Diglett. Last week we had Allison Cooch on the pod.
And by last week, I mean yesterday.
Which was yesterday, but when you're listening to this, will have been last week. And oh my God, what a great episode.
Good hang.
Such a great guest. We one of my favorite guests that we've had in forever. She's
I
amazing.
love when, especially when someone's like a little bit outside our existing friend group.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because it's so
She
much
has
more fun.
Such an interesting life.
Yeah.
So her husband is in the NFL and they are also new parents. And she also has emetophobia. And so I came in hot with the emetophobia questions.
Between emetophobia and your like equally athletic, like world-renowned athlete
husbands. Yeah. The similarities are crazy.
Do you feel like, and we're both, I think maybe we're both over 6'4". I don't know if one's taller. It doesn't matter. Was there like a lot of similarities? Do you feel like you had the same?
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's how I felt too.
Yeah. No. It was crazy. But I just had so many questions because I feel like the emetophobia community now online is so much bigger. But like the emetophobia pregnancy combination is something that I personally am so scared
There's
of.
for sure a Reddit forum like devoted to that exact
Oh,
thing.
absolutely. The amount of TikToks I feel like that I've seen are out of this world. I got my first like fertility related beef on Instagram the other day. And by the other day, I mean like 12 hours ago.
This is when I was like, when you were like, hold on,
I was like, pause the fucking show. I have something to say right now. We were watching Silicon Valley.
Lauren, why do you? Okay, well, what happened? What did they say?
Okay,
what happened?
I'll read exactly what they said.
Before I ask you what happened, let's just go through it.
Yeah. You know what though? I feel as if it's better to just establish my position now on everything. Because also then I just blocked her and I was like, you know what? You're going to probably be a pain in my ass for the rest of my life, like continuing into this fertility journey if this is your opinion on it now. So I was like, bye-bye.
There's a lot of spoilers. I want to have a fair.
Oh my God. Oh God. I'm so sorry. Okay. Wait, hang on. Here we go. Why do you need to freeze eggs? Have kids young, ... What problem do you have? One more time. Why do you need to freeze your eggs? Have kids young. What problem do you have?
You know, she brings up some good points.
Which are?
What is your problem?
I said, my problem is this judgmental ass attitude. Is what I said. And then my statement on it was, and again, like I feel like this is not something that I want to put a ton of energy into, but I was like, you know what? I feel like I have gotten more.
You found the time.
Oh, I had the time for this, bitch. I had the time. Because I also feel like I've gotten so many incredibly nice messages from other people, other couples who are like navigating, starting their fertility journey and they're plus 30.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how common, I guess just because like our friends, I feel like most of them like aren't really there yet. I didn't realize like how big that demographic of people is, especially like now it's just like everything in life is more expensive and I totally understand that. And so like, I feel like people are just like having kids later in life. I'm
curious. If we were to just do a quick exercise, which is that if there's anything that she said that you think could have possibly come from a not terrible place, is there anything?
Not
saying there is.
No.
Okay, got it.
No.
Just like,
I feel like if they were genuinely asking if there was like a medical issue that I was facing,
right,
there might be a way that there could have been a rephrase there to ask that in like a more polite approach. But that's not what she's asking. She's implying that there is a problem because we have to. She actually followed up after I posted a response, being like, no, bitch, actually, if you're freezing eggs, there obviously is a problem. Sucks to suck. That's what I blocked her. I was like, bye-bye.
But like,
bye-bye.
I hear shit like that. I'm like, what happened? Because like obviously something happened for her to get this upset about you sharing very surface level information and be like, you're fundamentally wrong. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe that like nothing happened to this person on this topic and she's
you know
just
what
triggered.
I don't have the time for though is finding out what happened.
No, of course not.
Yeah,
but like obviously, I just don't think that this is a natural response from
no, it's not
someone, man or woman,
right,
or any gender, truly, to like, hey, the way that you're going about reproduction is like
wrong.
fundamentally stupid.
Yeah.
And like you suck because of it.
Right. Okay. So then here was what I said. I said I responded. And again, like this isn't, I'm not outing who this person is. Like when you respond to a question that's been submitted through Instagram, it doesn't have their username. So it's totally anonymous. So it's more so just.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So like she's just faceless?
She's
or
faceless,
he.
nameless.
Or he?
No. I looked at her profile after, of course.
Okay.
So I said, on a more real note, bringing a life into the world is something we take so incredibly serious. A baby is not an accessory. It's a lifelong commitment that we want to be intentional about when the time is right. And at 31, we also want to have a healthy and doctor-recommended approach for our family planning. Bitch! I didn't add that at the end, but I wanted to.
I legitimately don't. Does anyone need to hear that?
And so many people responded being like, can't believe you had to say that. Because they felt the same way.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And also too, like there are so many people that are going through fertility issues and trying to conceive, naturally, not being able to, having miscarriages, going through IVF, like doing embryo freezing. Like it is such a personal journey for every couple. And so bitch, I got my blood boiling.
I'm trying to figure out what the equivalent is for guys. Because it feels like a what I can feel like is a masculinity weird dick measuring contest thing, but in such a weird different way. Because like I don't feel like we have the same there's not an equivalent.
No,
maybe there is. I don't know.
I don't know. I just don't think like the reproduction situation is.
We get in a lot of stupid fights amongst each other, a lot of them. But this one feels so like out of pocket for no reason.
No, it was. That's why I was like, you know what? Let me just speak on this real quick right now, like one time.
Pin post.
Yeah, but no, like even just reading that, I was like, God, I can't imagine. Because we talked about this with Allie yesterday too, just like the amount of criticism that other parents have toward parents who are sharing any of their parenting journey online and like their parenting approaches, because there's just so many ways to do things. And so even like seeing this on the fertility side, when we are so far from even bringing a life into the world, I was like, God, I cannot imagine how much more complicated and complex and the criticism that comes along with sharing your parenting online. And they don't even show their baby online.
But like, I just can't wrap my head around like what could have possibly gone so wrong.
Right.
Like it stumps me.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
And we talked a little bit yesterday too about like how when someone is sharing their opinion, sometimes it can come from a good place, being like, oh, this is something that worked for me. Like if you're having a similar issue, you should give it a try. Like love that. The amount of times that we crowdsource information from our audience to be like, if anyone has any information on this.
People would be shocked at just how serious some people's comments have been taken. Like obviously this is correct.
Yeah, right.
But also, anytime we talk about anything that's even like niche, there's 3 people who are like studying it, have done it for years, just had it happen to them.
Totally.
It doesn't matter what the topic is.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so anyways, that was last night at around 11:30 p.m. And then I woke up at 5 a.m. being like, oh my God, fuck, I forgot to order a birthday cake for the birthday party this weekend. So I was ordering candles and sprinkles and being like, does Costco do sheet cakes? When should I go to get the sheet cake? And Jeremy's gonna go to Costco for his first time tomorrow.
I was conveniently up, so then we discussed the level of granularity that the sprinkles choices had.
Yeah.
It's great. Are we actually going to Costco on Friday?
Which is tomorrow, yes.
So my inaugural Costco visit? My Costco virginity being just taken away?
Ripped away.
You're taking my last meaningful virginity.
Yes.
Just like you did the last meaningful virginity.
I think you're going to really enjoy Costco.
I mean, as a business, I find it fascinating.
Costco fucks.
Thanks, Joe.
Costco
does fuck.
Costco fucks. The samples slap. Go hard.
I'm not a sample guy.
See, I just feel like when you see a little slice of an ice cream bar that they're like, hey, sir, would you like to try this? I feel as if you will be quite excited.
Could go either way. But when's the last time you saw me go for a sample at a grocery store?
Well, I mean, one, you don't really enter grocery stores.
The context isn't helpful.
And two, grocery stores I feel like that we typically visit are not the sampling type. This is like if you go during like peak sample time, like I feel like lunchtime.
Is that peak sample time?
Personally, I would say so.
Okay.
Or like a late morning. I feel like between like 11 and 2 is like peak sample time at Costco personally.
Okay.
And maybe just because like that's usually when I go and there's usually lots of samples, but like every other aisle at the end of it has a sample. You can basically have lunch at Costco for free.
I've never been. I don't know what to expect.
I also feel like you'll enjoy a Costco hot dog.
How many years have I been a Costco member?
So many years. Okay. As many years as I've been a Costco member because
Really?
you've been my other member.
Wow.
And you've never used it.
That might have been like our first like big step as a relationship.
Might have been.
Like when you called her like, hey, like, did you like maybe want to like?
Do you want a Costco membership?
I was like, okay, she's trying
to get serious.
She's obsessed.
She's in love with me.
Like if you were to like say that the one thing about Costco that is special, that is better than anywhere else in the world, what is it?
Oh my God, that's so hard. One, we get our doggy advent calendars there from every year from Costco.
Is that okay? There's one thing. So that's it. That's it.
Let me give you a couple, and then we can narrow it down.
Did you not understand the
No,
so
I don't.
the premise of this question
I don't.
was you pick one.
I feel like I need to think about this out loud. Two, iJustine's giant skeletons also. Oh, that comes from Home Depot. That comes from Home Depot.
Yeah.
But there is a new giant skeleton that Costco is carrying this year for Halloween because she already bought it.
Are we getting one?
No, we're not getting one. Have you seen our garage? We do not have storage for a giant
Let me
skeleton.
just check and see if there's availability.
We do not have storage
So
for a
that's
giant skeleton.
skeleton.
We do not have storage for a giant skeleton.
Costco. Oh, babe.
No.
Whoa. Reddit, Costco.
Yeah.
Lit.
Oh, slaps. Costco TikTok, also big.
Yeah.
Strawberry milk, our giant squishmallow that Diggy is in love with.
I think I've got enough answers. We can move on.
Also came from Costco. And the snacks. You know what? The samples for me personally, people feel really strongly about their love for the hot dogs. I feel like that is also really up there for a lot of people.
Right.
But for me, it's the samples.
I feel like you're missing the main one.
What's the main one?
Buying alcohol at Costco.
Buying alcohol goes
it's
hard.
worth it.
Yeah.
To have like to go there just for that.
You're so right. But I also feel like we get a lot of our alcohol from Trader Joe's because I feel like Trader Joe's is also really affordable.
Well, Costco is, I think, by far the largest purchaser of like wine. And other alcohol like by a large margin.
I guess because we don't drink that much that I'm not like, ooh, that's my shining star.
I feel like people are, I literally sat down yesterday to like get my hair cut and like, you know, my stylist is like, did you want some whiskey? Or I was at 3:30 in the afternoon. And I literally was like,
is that legal?
yeah, I mean, like that's like LA's constantly just putting champagne and whiskey and things.
You know
in your
what?
mouth.
You're so right.
Yes.
Actually, I went to a nail salon in downtown LA for a little bit where they offered me
100%.
champagne every time, and I was like, hey, pour the glass.
And I literally was like, I was like, you know what? I'll try it again. See if this is going to be the time that I like it.
Hated it.
No, hate it.
Hated it.
I've just been doing the thing where like I pour a glass of the things that I used to like.
Yeah.
Try one sip, spit it out, and then just throw the rest away.
That's great.
Well, because otherwise we'll never get rid of anything.
No, you're so right. You're so right. We don't have that many whiskey drinking friends.
And I gotta be honest, I'm not actively collecting them right now.
I can't decide so the pickleball birthday is coming up this weekend, and
Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
We're not ready.
We're not ready.
At all.
We're not ready. I also, because I did get the trophies and I'm so excited, I do feel as if it's not polite to win your own tournament, but I genuinely don't think, I think that we would be top 5 in teams, but I don't think that we'll win.
Speak for yourself. Hold your tongue. Don't doubt us.
We're on a team.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure you still remember that.
Of course we're on a team. If you play with somebody else, I'd be so sad.
I know, I'd be so sad. One of our friends is actually going to play with his other friend's wife, and I think Chloe is going to play with her husband and also Eric.
I got to be honest, let's clip that. Let's just clip that.
Well, he was like, our friend Eric.
You're stammering.
Whose house, because I was like, how much context do I need to give for this? He is the bachelor whose apartment that I'm also redoing because at one point, not that long ago, this man is a founder who raised how many $1 million for his fintech company?
70-some million.
70-something $1 million.
Yeah.
His bed was next to his squat rack. And I was like, Eric, I cannot allow you to bring a woman home. I cannot allow you to bring a woman into your humble abode here.
So
with one, no headboard, and two, a squat rack being mere inches from your bed.
Lauren loves a little project.
Love a project.
And she just loves a project that she knows that she can fix.
Yeah.
And because I'm obviously cooked And I'm already. I feel
Jeremy's cooking.
Well, I feel
Jeremy's
like
cooking.
I'm on the. You've got me on a trajectory.
You're on simmer.
and you've got the bandwidth.
Yeah.
When you see our friends who are just need a little bit of help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like a perfect example of someone who quite literally is a Harvard graduate.
Yes.
And is a statistical anomaly in the amount of success he's had thus far in his life.
Yep.
And I genuinely wouldn't trust him to be able to just like explain why he's a great guy in 30 seconds or less to a woman without him saying maybe one or two things that probably he didn't really think about. And then she's thinking, so please help him.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. No, I'm going to. I'm so excited.
But he's the odd duck for actually saying, sure. Because most dudes would be like, fuck off, I got this.
No, are you kidding? He is
Yeah.
thanked me so profusely.
I can't wait for people to meet him.
It's so great.
Because he is a gem.
Oh, I'm gonna make this video. So I'm gonna vlog obviously the whole process of like redoing, like flipping his, because he's like in a loft space, so it's like an open concept kitchen, living room / podcast set because they do the Jomo pod.
We might have to have Eric on.
I think so.
Yeah.
I really we've referred to him too many times now. Where I feel
Carrot
like
Eric, Carrot.
And I'm also that video is also gonna be like partially be a dating profile
Oh.
for possible.
So
eligible.
Any of the Tillies who might find themselves maybe interested and live in the West Coast?
Yes.
I love it.
He's our most eligible bachelor friend, and I have the bandwidth.
I also would feel most comfort. You know, like when you introduce your friends to somebody
And you're like, oh.
like I have more really like I'm like, oh God, this could go
Yeah.
one of two ways.
Yep.
And if it goes one of those two ways,
Yeah.
I'll have to like explain myself later. Or
Right.
like up front be like, hey, by the way, I will introduce you. However, I need you to tell me right now what your intentions are.
I need you to know.
with this man.
Yeah, here's what I need to preface this with.
Whereas like Eric, I'd be like, what are your intentions, ma'am?
Yeah.
I want to hear,
Oh, no,
what's
no,
your
no.
plan?
I want to protect Eric with my entire life.
Yes, we have to.
And we have to. We have
Like
to.
I pity the fool who forgets who Eric's real friends are because I'll find the time.
Yeah. And so the only context that I would provide is going to be like, he's going to have a couch in his living room soon.
Right.
Is where I'm at.
Where the squat rack currently is.
Where the no. That's he actually has a second like side room where that can be kind of hidden to the side. Thank God.
Must be nice, Eric.
Thank God. I know we really upgraded.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I there's literally more context about this guy, but I don't even want to ruin it.
Yeah.
There's too much.
No, we should have him on because like
Yeah.
he's a great podcaster because he is a podcaster, so
Yes.
he'll be a great guest. Yeah, we should
Absolutely.
have Eric on. You're so right. So he is currently, unfortunately, this won't go up in time if there was an eligible bachelorette that might want to
There'll
be
be
his partner.
There'll be time.
No, for pickleball this weekend.
Oh.
He was like, should I put out a pickle call on Tinder to be like, hey, this is like really isn't sexual, but I do need a female because it's a mixed doubles tournament.
I would prefer him not put a Tinder call out ever.
I said that too. I was like, we can figure this out.
Yeah.
We can figure this out.
Literally, there's so many other options.
Yeah, I agree.
I've got a lot of single girls, just saying.
See?
Do you?
That.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
Oh my God, no, you're so right. That are also like kind of in and around tech too. Wait, this why didn't we even think about this?
See? We have young friends.
You're so right.
How old is he?
He's 32?
Perfect. I've got a
Oh.
31-year-old in mind. Oh, we can talk after.
It's that time of year again. Fantasy sports season is in full swing. And this season, we're teaming up with PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app with over 5 million active members.
PrizePicks is seriously the easiest and most exciting way to dive into daily fantasy sports. Unlike other apps, it's just you versus the numbers. You pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections and then watch the winnings roll in.
PrizePicks changes the way that I watch sports. It's very simple and fun, and I create my own player projection lineups and get right into the action. For example, I've picked Tyreek Hill to go more than 90 receiving yards and Dak Prescott to throw for more than 263 passing yards. And guess what? I've already racked up some big wins. It's not just about watching the games anymore. It's about turning those predictions into real rewards.
And the best part, PrizePicks puts their members first. Withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When your picks hit, you could have your money in as little as 15 minutes. Plus, with their Flex Play, you can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit.
So download the PrizePicks app today and use code WT9 to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code WT9 on PrizePicks to snag $50 when you put in just $5. And the best part, you don't even need to win to get that $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. PrizePicks, run your game.
So I'm also going to New York next week to do a YouTube speaking event.
I'm so excited for you.
I am also excited, but you know what I'm more excited for? I'm gonna be so honest.
What's that?
There is. This
If
is
you
the
talk
most,
about an inanimate object that you're going to buy and bring back and put on our couch, I swear.
I just want to say that I did receive a pickleball plushie for my birthday, but it wasn't me that purchased it. No, wait. So will you pull up that TikTok? There is a new New York attraction that is so New York, and I cannot wait to visit it. And there's no plushies attached to it. Nothing coming home with me.
What is it?
It's New York's hottest and greatest new tourist attraction. Okay. So basically what happened is that there was a fire hydrant in the New York neighborhood that has had an ongoing leak, and it has become a neighborhood project where it is now an adorable little outdoor ecosystem with real living fish in it. Run that back one more time. Look how cute that is. Isn't it so adorable? Is that not the most New York thing? So anyway, people are coming from all over to come see this little koi pond aquarium.
I don't think I get it.
Okay.
Can
I know all about this.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lauren.
Go ahead. No, take it away. Take it
So
away.
this fire hydrant has
Yes.
been leaking like forever.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
It's like one of those things that it's like New York City and there's always trash on the street. Why is it taking us all this time to figure out fixing that?
I'm sorry, did we figure it out?
No.
They introduced trash bins in New York. Breaking news.
So
Wait, I did. Yeah, they now have,
they
instead of just like
introduced trash bins?
putting their trash bags.
Like the big, like the bins that we put on the curb.
You know, I think I actually am aware of
So
trash
New
bins.
York 2024 has introduced trash
I don't
bins.
mean like, on the sidewalk in a public park trash
Right,
can.
yeah.
That's what I
right.
meant. Anyhow, separate. This fire hydrant has been leaking forever. And someone decided, I'm going to make this a neighborhood hotspot and just like put some fish from Petco in it.
Okay.
And now it's
Legal?
well, not really. So then like the NYPD and the fire department, have been
department
trying to
showed
figure
up.
out
Yeah.
like what do we do with this, but it's become such like a cultural phenomenon for
They don't dare.
the area. Like people are coming from out of town to come
People would
visit
riot.
it.
Oh, it's the only thing I want to see on my
And
New York trip.
there's aquariumists who are like,
Hold
Yes.
on. You just made that word up.
I think it is a word.
Maybe
believe
an
you. I believe you.
aquamarine
who are
biologist.
like adding chemicals into it to make sure that the water doesn't have too much ammonia, so the fish are fine. They've added filtration.
This is on the street
Yeah,
in the
this
middle of the
in
Got it.
a like.
Tell me this is not the most New York thing ever. And
This
so
is.
The neighborhood also takes turns like having watch over it, because I saw comments being like, how do people like avoid cats coming and just
Sure.
like gobbling up all the fish, or dogs, same thing, like taking a slurp and accidentally slurping up a
Like,
bunch
you know,
of
our
fish.
dogs would just like accidentally ruin everything.
They would have goldfish of both nostrils.
And by the way, wouldn't even realize there's
no,
a fish.
no, wouldn't even realize.
To be fair, I do love how New York can rally around
Yes.
any size cause.
It's so wholesome.
There
I love it
is
so much.
There is a date in place for this to end
Yes.
now,
And,
Okay.
and the fish are going to go to the neighborhood children.
which is so cute.
That's adorable.
And so, anyways, I think that I will get there before the aquarium, because I'm going on Monday.
Oh my
And so I
God.
think that I will get to see it before it gets shut down.
And like, so what are you excited to see? I feel like we saw it.
I need to see with my own eyes.
And I don't want to be like a Grinch here. I just like, that's a cool thing for I don't know exactly.
It's an energy. She has to be a part of.
Yeah, babe,
it's
I need to be part of the
plus 100
phenomenon.
aura. Got
Yeah.
it. Totally.
Whoa, that was great.
How'd I do?
I mean, just go ahead and throw demure in there as well too while you're at it.
I am feeling demure. So, okay, that's great. You're going to take pictures with goldfish on the street.
Yes.
Exciting.
Can't wait.
Anything else that you're excited to do?
A couple stores that I'd like to see, but this is number one, truly.
Like, you're not a New York person.
No.
And I don't know the last time that you've been to New York and I somehow got out of going with you as your emotional support, Jeremy.
Well, this time it was because I only had enough travel budget to pay for one person to go.
Well, also, there's 2 dogs here.
And there's 2 dogs here.
Right.
And so it becomes a really expensive endeavor if we're paying for 2 dogs at doggy daycare, overnight camp, plus Jeremy's
I can see
flight
the
and
videos, I don't
hotel.
know. How I lost money going to speak in New York for Google.
Right, that was originally a paid speaking event. How this actually cost me much more money than what I earned here. How I came out in the red.
But can you talk about what you're doing in New York?
Yeah, I think so. It's just like a basically like a YouTube speaking situation for their doing an awful job describing what's going on.
Okay.
For their like ad sales team for like holiday campaign spends on YouTube.
I legitimately love that you don't see how cool it is that you get these invites.
Oh, no, these are the invites that I do. I'm like, are you sure you want me?
Okay.
Are we sure?
Sure, but like
Are we sure?
like every time I hear that like you're you're like not only in the running, but like it feels like you are almost like, I feel like every time there's like a really cool look that like they want someone who can show up and like is creative, is actually going to be on time, has something to say. You just always do a great job. And I love watching you.
Thanks, man.
That's all.
I also feel like a lot of influencers and creators get a bad rap for, again, not being professional, not being punctual, not being able to form a full sentence. And again, not everyone, but there's definitely like, I feel like that's the loudest demographic and people don't have a great perception of YouTubers. And so I think because I do have, you know,
one full brain.
One full brain.
No.
Not even a full brain. I would say we're functioning at like 76%.
I would love to joke with you and tell you that yes, but however, this is one of those times where I'm just like, it's like an overwhelmingly proud partner moment. I'm just like, this is cool.
And then I'm going to reward myself by going to see the New York Aquarium.
Balance.
And maybe buying a keychain or two.
Balance.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. So that's happening next week. And the way that, so we just brought up the word demure. I haven't seen a TikTok trend go through a life cycle as fast.
Is it over now?
As I feel as if by time this podcast airs, it'll be done and over. I've never seen brands pick up on a TikTok trend so fast. This was like the first one, I feel like, where the brands were doing it almost instantly. And that's the killer.
But I also have I have a theory as to why. Like, TikTok has finally made the tools available to like the brands that allow them to just have a nerdy tool that shows them what's cool that moment.
No.
And they can turn around content internally.
No.
What do you mean?
No.
Hold on.
No.
What do you mean no?
No. It's because they're hiring Gen Z.
If you would let me finish. And the people that they've hired on their team are the perfect age to be able to turn that around immediately.
Yeah. But the Gen Z doesn't need the tool because they just know. They get it.
Right, but the Gen Z's not the decision maker. The person that hired them is the decision maker, and they wouldn't normally be able to make the content in the first place.
But I feel like now with TikTok, they like understand the need to have like a Gen Z that just gets it, that's making the content and again can just turn it around and gives them much. After Duolingo, I feel like Duolingo turned a new chapter.
Okay.
For like brand social media pages because Duolingo is so fucking funny and I feel like they let Duolingo just go fucking
I feel like I
rogue.
have seen Duolingo be funny, just out of pocket funny.
Oh my God, the collabs that Duolingo has done and Duolingo is savage. And so I feel like brands are understanding they need to give like a little witty little Gen Z kid just like total social reign and control over the account and it'll be successful.
Question, is Wendy's okay?
Wendy's has never been okay. I do want to say that Wendy's is one of the OG social accounts that has been unhinged since day one because
Wendy's,
they were unhinged.
Papa John. Like, what were the other ones?
I don't know anything about Papa
There was a
John's.
couple of Taco Bell, maybe, I think.
But like Wendy's has beefed with everyone on Twitter.
And like, what happened?
No idea.
Where is Wendy?
Where
is she
Wendy?
okay?
Well, I don't know. I think the social person probably just like Wendy.
You think?
Yeah.
But like when I haven't opened X in, I don't know, 6 months.
Literally.
But I assume Wendy's not like still got the fire that she used to, but maybe she does. I don't know.
No, I feel as if probably they do.
I bet like Wendy's on Truth Social hits.
God, I have nothing to contribute here. Have you ever been to the Chicago Rubber Ducky Derby?
Gotta be honest. I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Do you know about it?
The Chicago Rubber Ducky Derby.
The Chicago Rubber Ducky Derby.
No. Enlighten me.
Oh my. I thought it was exciting when they dumped a bunch of green dye into the Chicago River.
Yeah.
But today on TikTok, I watched them dump a fucking horde of rubber duckies into the river. And so I was hoping you'd have more insight.
Do we have
know,
a visual aid?
Yeah. Hang on. Let me send a link. Hang on.
Okay.
Ready? Rubber Ducky Derby. Here we go. Look at it's literally a dump truck of rubber duckies into the river.
What?
And so I have so many questions. I want to know if they're like numbered, are they racing? Because they're obviously like corralling them in a specific direction. So I'm like, what is the final goal or the outcome? Look at all of those ducks.
But also, the crowd for this? Impressive.
We would be there.
Is this like the inaugural? Did they do this every year?
I did see a bunch of comments being like, oh man, did I miss it? So I'm like, does this happen every year?
And like, not that I don't think this is tied to a really important like milestone, but what was the genesis of this idea?
I was hoping that you would know
and also,
as like a kind of Chicago person.
I can only imagine how this is where my Chicago like falls off. I can also imagine like how much like testing and research has to go into like what rubber duckies can be released into this poor lake. Can you imagine?
Oh, okay. So you adopt a duck.
Okay.
And it raises money. I see. Okay, so we are raising money to support.
Oh, it's like a race?
Oh, I think this is to support for the Paralympics.
Oh, that's cool.
Support the athletes.
Not sure I see the.
Oh yeah, Special Olympics Illinois Ducky Derby.
Honestly, I need no more context.
Oh my God. So 75,826 ducks out of 100,000 have been adopted. They've raised almost $400,000.
So they need more people to adopt ducks?
They need more people to adopt. And so for one lone duck, it's $10, feeds an athlete lunch at one competition, $30 for the quack pack, $60 for a ducky dozen, $120 for flock of ducks.
Wait, 60 for a dozen?
60 for a dozen, provides first aid supplies for a competition. Babe, I'm so sorry. We missed the duck.
We can't buy
though.
them?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
After this pod, can we buy a dozen ducks if they're available?
I do need everyone to know that when you Google this event, it does say that this Special Olympics Illinois
Ducky Derby
is only the second largest rubber ducky derby in the United States.
Shut the fuck up. Road trip! Wild Til on the road!
Where might I ask?
Where's the second?
The first.
I'm trying to figure it out.
The first, yeah. Okay, and then for $1,200, you get the diamond duck pack.
Things are good. They're not. Let's not be crazy.
Right,
we got a honeymoon next week.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
It's in. Wait, no, but it said that was the second largest in.
I mean, yeah, if it's gonna like pop off with like the heat.
Okay, here we go. Here's the
Bring
FAQ.
the receipt.
Okay, he's gonna adopt a duck.
The largest of all time was in Great Britain, and it was 250,000.
Shut the fuck up, ducks. Oh my God. How do they even catch that many afterwards? Like, how do they scoop them out?
Do you think they're actually? I don't think that you're actually adopting a duck.
What do you mean?
I think you just pay for the rubber duck and then
No,
it goes
but
to the,
I know, but like, how do they get the ducks out of the water after? That's
probably
what I'm saying.
they're probably like made to like
Deteriorate,
yeah,
you
I
think?
would assume.
You think it's fish food?
Like something like that.
I think they have a net.
Oh.
I think there's probably
Okay.
just a net.
Okay, show.
Okay.
I don't think we're getting biodegradable
Okay.
rubber duckies.
Oh, by the way, where's the green dye
Wow.
go?
Okay. The race is approximately 30 minutes long. The winners will be picked as soon as the first ducks cross the finish line.
I love a good like raffle competition. Like it's for charity, but someone's gonna go away with money. I love that.
Wow. Oh my God. Duck adoptions must be made in the name of an adult, age 18 or older. Are they real ducks or rubber ducks? Rubber ducks, of course. Oh, what happens to all the ducks after the race? Once the ducks are dropped into the river and raced to the finish, they are collected by volunteers and staff throughout the river to ensure no duck is left behind. Once the ducks are collected, they are washed off and packed up to head to the next derby. They go to the next derby?
The reusable ducks? This is so someone's bought one duck 100,000 times?
God. Literally, once I adopt a duck, do I get to keep it? Unfortunately, our ducks are very busy and need to head off to another derby after hours, so you won't be able to keep the duck after it races.
I think it's charitynavigator.org or GuideStar, I can't remember. You like type in the nonprofit that like the money's going to and it tells you whether or not they've misused funds in the past. Let's find out.
Oh my, Jeremy, are you going to narc on Ducky Derby?
I hope that I'm going to what's the name of this one?
Chicago Ducky Derby.
No, like what's the name of the cause? Where's the money going?
Chicago Ducky Derby.
No.
I think Illinois Special Olympics.
Yeah, I
Perfect.
think so as well.
If that ends up being a on the no list, I'm going to be real upset. Oh, no
99%.
need. Yeah, 99%. We're great.
Let's go.
We're buying ducks.
Adopt your
You know what?
duck
We'll
today.
buy 2 dozen. Let's do it. Wow, this is great.
I do want to make note that it is not tax deductible.
That's fine. Wait, why wouldn't it be tax deductible?
I don't know. I just read that in the
Oh,
FAQ.
because you're probably entering for the like to win something. But even that could be deductible. I don't know.
Yeah, what do you win?
Point
actually?
is, 99%
prizes.
is great. That's amazing.
Wow, that's great.
Because you'd be shocked at how many charities don't have a 99%.
Oh my God.
What?
The winner got a Chevy SUV.
Love that.
Rita from Chicago, Illinois. Congratulations. There was
Pop off,
also
Rita.
a winner of $2,500 cash prize.
Okay.
And then someone also won Six Flags VIP experience.
In Gurney, Six Flags Great America,
Yeah, Great America.
you would love it.
I don't know if I would.
You know, like, have we been to Six Flags?
No.
Never?
No. I can do a roller coaster. My body's just
Yeah, we haven't.
not built for anything. I used to love spinny rides. But I think,
Ew.
I can't spin.
My equilibrium is so far away
That's
from
what I'm saying.
my head.
I can't. Once I got vertigo years ago, I like don't have it anymore.
Mm.
But like even just like a little bit of like off motion, I feel like can trigger it a little bit, and it's awful.
We get it. We're old.
Yeah, we're old, so can't spin. Can go fast and can go backwards, but I need to be going in one direction and not spinning.
I've seen one too many videos with someone just stuck upside down at the top of something.
Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely.
I
not.
don't think we need to take our kids to go on the zipper ever.
Oh, I've never zippered.
Got it.
I've seen too many people. This is again a tie back to emetophobia. I've seen too many people throw up on a zipper and a splashdown as gravity takes hold.
I think I used to have a light emetophobia when I was a kid, and because I remember feeling super like anxious about feeling like I was gonna puke.
Yeah.
Every time I went on a roller coaster because I didn't want to go on them, but I thought I would be made fun of if I didn't go on them. And then I just sat there and go, I don't like this. This is not fun. I don't like this. This is not fun the entire time. Yeah.
What the fuck is a zipper?
Wait, really? It's okay.
What?
So
Is this a zipper not?
wait, actually, show. Just pull up a photo.
Is it not international?
No, it is. It is. Do a zipper carnival ride. Yeah,
I genuinely think that every person's local's like
zipper
was the same one.
janky as fuck.
I'm
too.
almost 100%
Oh my God, I would
certain.
never go
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah.
No. Literally, absolutely not. Because it was one of those ones that like spun, but then the cart also spun itself, and that's just
But like, why does every single local like
carnival.
look the exact same?
Yeah, I know.
Is there
I'm,
like 12?
I'm anti-carnivals in the parking lot.
Talk to us. What happened?
Yeah. No.
Suspicious as fuck.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Anything that gets like torn down and set up that many times over and over again, something is bound to go wrong.
Too much opportunity for error.
Well, like the big production that comes to town, like when Taylor Swift comes to town and sets up and like makes billions of dollars worth of money.
See, like her budget's a little bigger
There
to
are
ensure the
electricians,
safety. Yes.
and everyone's like in a union.
When the Niagara on the Lake Stampede came through our town, I can tell you that it was, I'm sure we did not have electricians.
I bet. What? No. Oh, not the Niagara Stampede? They know what they're doing. They have. It's a well-run show.
Do they?
What side of Niagara?
Do they? Canadian side.
Okay. Got it.
Canadian side.
All right.
So again, listen, our health insurance is quite good.
I gotta say, a lot of Tillies were in my DMs, not so thrilled about the Canadian healthcare system the moment I was talking about it.
I mean, listen, I think everyone is mad at I just feel like there's room for improvement no matter where you live
Yeah.
with like the health systems.
It seems like Singapore and Switzerland have banged
really
it out
figured
quite well.
it out. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I feel like Sweden, people really
Yeah.
love like this. Not an expert
Finland,
whatsoever.
1/4 of you is supposed to be super happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think majority of people in Finland are super happy, right? Isn't that like one of the happiest
it's
countries?
just 1/4 of you.
Oh, 1/4 of me.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Maybe that's where like the bubbly personality comes from.
I don't want to mansplain your
your
genetic, literal
genetic
genetic makeup, but yes.
Yeah. Okay, got it. So something that we did at the beginning of the year was a 2024 bingo card, and it is currently August 22nd. So we are heading into Q4, and I feel like now is a good time for us to
Revisit?
Yeah, to just revisit the bingo card just in case we maybe need to get out there and do a few more things, you know?
I think I feel better about this than I normally would.
I don't remember a single fucking thing we put on this bingo card, so.
When I heard bingo card, I thought immediately wedding.
We did the wedding bingo card, yeah, but this is 2024 bingo. The only one that I know is on here that we have for sure not completed is that you go on a hike, and we have definitely not done that. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Remember when we were kids and learning something new was an everyday adventure, whether it was picking up a new skill or exploring a new hobby? We were always curious and always growing. But as adults, it feels like that curiosity gets buried under responsibilities and the time to learn something new seems to disappear. What if we told you there's a way to rediscover that sense of growth and self-discovery, not just in learning, but in your overall well-being? That's where BetterHelp comes in.
Therapy can reconnect you with your sense of wonder because your back-to-school era can come at any age. BetterHelp is done entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge.
Therapy has been a game changer for me when it comes to self-discovery and personal growth. Before I started, I did not realize how much I'd been carrying around old habits, unresolved emotions, and self-doubt that were holding me back. Through therapy, I've been able to unpack all of that and gain a deeper understanding of who I am and what I want in life. It's like peeling back the layers to reveal a clearer, more confident version of myself. The process hasn't always been easy, but it's been incredibly rewarding.
Rediscover your curiosity with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/WT9 today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/WT9. Have I not gone on one hike?
No, Jeremy.
I feel like with your parents I did.
In 2024?
I'm almost positive I did. Maybe.
I don't
Potentially.
think you did. I think on Christmas Day, which would have been 2023.
We literally talked about this when we made the bingo card. And Jeremy was like, I went on a hike this year.
Yeah. And I was like, that was Christmas Day 2023.
Oh, I'm starting off strong. Jeremy will cry as Lauren walks down the aisle. Not a tear. Not a tear.
Not something to brag about.
No,
I'm just confused why it wasn't so beautiful that you burst into tears.
I can remember feeling the out of body experience, and I think it was like even more engaged than tears.
Yeah,
but no tears.
Yep, but no tears. Okay.
Okay.
Lauren will cry at the wedding due to pup-related interactions. You know what? As the dogs were coming down the aisle, the aisle ended up being much more slippery than we anticipated for the pups.
It became funnier.
And so it was so funny. Like, it wasn't like a safety hazard. Like, they were totally fine. They were just walking really slow because it was a little bit slippery.
Not any more dangerous to themselves than usual.
Yeah. So we were dying. We were absolutely dying. And then leashes got all tangled up, and it was so hysterical.
Okay, speaking of things that didn't happen, one of the dogs will poop somewhere at the wedding where they shouldn't. Good boys.
Good boys.
That
the
we know
best
of.
boys. The
That
best
we
boys.
know of.
I didn't see a single poop.
That we know of.
Yeah.
And I didn't see one either.
Our doggy concierge nailed it, because if they did, they took care of it before we even knew.
Tate McRae will win 2 Grammys. Did she?
Have the
The Grammy have not happened yet, no?
They happened in February.
Oh, did they?
I don't even know that she was nominated.
You know what, though? I actually saw an article saying that Tate McRae has submitted herself too many times for one, I think it was Breakout Artist.
You can only do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and so she wasn't, and I feel like this is the year that she blew up, and I feel like she
Very political.
submitted for Breakout Artist because it was something about how Sabrina Carpenter hadn't submitted herself.
Oh.
And so she probably, in the next round of Breakout Artist or whatever.
I'm kind of shocked.
Yeah, but anyways, I don't think that happened.
So
Okay.
yeah, she didn't win a Grammy, unfortunately. However, when do the nominations come out?
I have no idea.
In the coming months.
So maybe I think that if she receives 2 nominations, I think we can exit.
We can exit. I agree. I agree.
All right, Grammy nominations.
Yeah, Jeremy's favorite indie artist, Tate McRae.
Right.
So glad she's still going
I feel
strong.
like she's starting to really catch on too.
That he discovered.
Oh, did Short and Sweet come out today? I think it did, right?
Who?
What?
I'm sorry. Am I living alone here in this world? Sabrina Carpenter's album?
Wait, it will come out tonight at 9 p.m.
Tonight.
If it's coming out today. That's when albums come out, Thursday evening at 9 p.m.
Oh, got it.
Okay, Grammy nominations for 2025 will come.
You know what I just realized? Someone who posted about Short and Sweet lives in Australia.
The deadline was the 31st of July, so not soon.
Oh, okay.
It's multiple rounds of voting.
Okay.
Yeah.
A real alien will be dug up.
Well,
What the fuck were we thinking? Undisclosed to the public. You know what? It's because we had that one situation with the alien last year.
I feel like the world was at peak fuck it, and they were like,
What the
and the aliens
fuck
are real.
were we thinking?
I'm definitely on alien talk.
Okay.
I'm so concerned with the amount of people that are just determined
that they've seen an alien.
No, that Antarctica is just a little portal that opens up, and there's brontosauruses and aliens just right on the other side of that hill.
Wow, and I was excited about the New York fire hydrant aquarium.
Right. Okay. Chick-fil-A customer finds a beak in their food.
Okay, so that didn't happen, but Chick-fil-A announced today that they're doing a streaming service.
Totally. And by the way, it's not that I am not excited about it. I just, what does that mean?
Were we fucking drunk doing this? Like, where did these come from?
It was the end of the year. Hard to say. Remy will get really stressed out about wedding planning.
Oh, we can cross that motherfucker
think
off
we nailed
right
that
now.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we nailed that one. Let's
Yeah.
go. Ooh, and it's in line with the free space. Thank God, we might need that.
Isn't there such a sense of oh, you guys and your it'll be fine. I can already hear my oh, they do that sometimes.
know.
Don't worry about it.
Diggy has not learned how to give a paw, unfortunately, but we did have a situation that was a case closed as of yesterday that we thought Diggy might have to lose a whole toe bean.
So actually, I think that's what it means. Diggy will learn how to give a paw. He doesn't need to.
Because he doesn't
need to give it away.
Toe bean.
Yeah.
Oh my
so,
God.
actually, I think if we just stopped at Diggy will learn and just stopped it there, that would be a much better. I feel like there's a higher likelihood that it might happen.
That we could do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to know how to catch treats, because Moose is really good at catching treats. And I started with popcorn because it travels a little bit slower.
Just out of curiosity, what do you think the chances are that if someone's never learned how to catch a baseball,
Yeah.
in the nursing home is when you decide this is a great time for you to learn?
I think you can do it. Have a little faith.
I just don't think that he's gonna get joy out of this.
Some hope for Diggy.
Yeah.
My 7-year-old childhood dog randomly just like started giving paw one day. Like
Let's
I was
fucking
trying
go.
for a year every day. Like, and then one day I asked him and he just gave it to me.
But like, I think you could give paw accidentally. I don't think he's gonna learn
No,
how
he
to
does
like.
it repeatedly now. Like,
No,
it
I know.
just-
Yeah, I think Diggy could learn how to do it accidentally. I just don't think he's gonna like get the
I believe
the
the whole
food
coordination.
catching
Yeah.
situation.
I don't know about by the end of the year, but
Yeah.
one day.
Wild Til does a live show. Didn't we do that? Or was it last year?
A live show? We've never done a live show.
We did a live to tape. You're right.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Listen, I would do it. It's just a pain in the ass to do.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Somebody else is doing a live show. We can just go and leech on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeremy will get a job in AI. No, he won't.
No, he won't.
No, he will not.
No, he will not.
Oh,
Oh no, we'll get a thickier, fattier ass.
hell yeah.
No, that is my gym progress after literally the day after the wedding has really taken a plummet.
That being said, what I didn't foresee
Is wife boobs.
boobies.
Yeah, wife
Yeah,
boobs.
wife boobs. And by the way, for guys out there that didn't know,
That's called the post-wedding weight gain,
okay,
actually.
whatever. When guys, just so you know, there may be a surprise at the end of the rainbow in the form of bigger boobies a week after you get married for no apparent reason.
And no, I'm not fucking pregnant.
And when I tell you that I send from the other side of the room that I'm in a blurry
Photo
zoomed in
from
picture,
20
I go,
feet away.
Babe, look how good they look. And it never gets old for me.
Someone started a fucking rumor yesterday that the girl with the list of all those reasons to not get pregnant was pregnant. And she has had to spend the last week digging herself out of a rumor hole, which I would not be surprised if it happens often. But someone DM'd me during that Q&A being like, the girl with the list is pregnant. I texted Show and again, spread the rumor and was like, oh my God, girl with the list is pregnant. And then I was like, wait, hold, let me fact check this.
Spoob.
In fact, not pregnant.
You're not contributing, are you?
No.
You're not
Well,
doing the thing-
I almost contributed to only one person, but then I corrected myself and fact checked.
Okay, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Jeremy will have will have had a six pack. That's interesting. Interesting wording. I'm actually going to say that for a photo finish.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Totally. Free space. Nailed it.
Thank God. Thank God. We need everything that we can get here.
I'm looking at the word that starts this next one, and I think that might not be the case. Let's see. Donna will be the life of the party with the gays at the wedding. You know, swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Diggies.
Gets his first for brand deal. Okay, so no, but Diggy was in a YouTube related brand deal that I filmed. He got to be in it.
Not to mention, the other day when we asked ChatGPT if you had a dog, it talked about Diggy.
It did talk about Diggy. Didn't they say that he was a Bernedoodle?
Yeah.
And I was like,
It was hilarious.
AI, you're so far
But
off.
like everyone obviously thinks of Moose, which is I don't that's okay. But like no one ever thinks of Diggy.
CRISPR.
Chris Barr.
CRISPR. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, like you know the CRISPR's the snack. So yeah, CRISPR Catat. This is like when they play God.
Right.
And by the way, this might have happened. It just hasn't been worthy enough for the news that we've heard it.
CRISPR.
CRISPR, a company Laura and Jeremy have equity in, will have a liquidity event.
God, that would be nice.
When I can confirm, if I can confirm anything, it's that this is not happening.
That is not happening. We put 3 times. Do you realize like a minimum of
I agreed to
3
this.
times?
I think like roll it back. I will actually go back and find the clip. I think we were gonna say one, and Jeremy's like, I can do more than one.
Dude,
Oh my God.
When I say something stupid, I really say something.
Wow, that was a full sentence.
Connor and Brooks are. I'd love this.
I mean, they might.
I
We
would
don't
love
know.
this.
We still got a couple more months, yeah. Lauren will sell 1 foot picture. Listen, the expenses on the honeymoon
Babe,
are racking up.
I would buy your foot picture.
Okay, so you don't have to though. You're not really the target demo here.
Then we could cross it out.
But okay, what if you made it for
That's
me and someone bought my foot picture that you gave me?
Someone bought your foot picture that you get.
It's getting weirder. Let's keep going.
I don't know.
Maybe I should sell a foot picture. Okay, Lauren is going to book a TV thing.
Oh, yeah, that's not happening.
Hasn't happened yet. Jeremy's going to try a new hairstyle.
Look at you with your new little hair.
I have a slightly different hairstyle.
Jeremy has a slightly different hairstyle.
And I gotta be honest, easier to do, less maintenance.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's not that, you know what, the most difference that I feel like people might not notice that much of a difference from like
That's the goal.
from like the front angle that you see on the podcast, but from the side and above and the back, it's quite different.
And you spend a lot of time behind and above me.
Yeah.
Woof. Lauren, yikes. Lauren will go back to being blonde.
Couldn't be further away from the truth.
I feel like you're finally coming to terms with the fact that you look great with dark hair.
Don't test me. Don't test me.
The The fall of Disney. This is kind of happening, but
Okay, well, have you seen all of that lawsuit stuff about that
I can't wait.
So basically there was a couple who went to Disney World. The wife had a super severe lactose and nut allergy.
Oh, shit.
And they were insured, a bajillion times over that everything was safe to eat. She went into anaphylactic. She died in the hospital. And then Disney said that they, in regards to like their lawsuit, they basically signed over their rights to have a juried court case, I think it was.
Wait.
Because they signed up for a free trial of Disney Plus.
Also, guess how much they were suing for? Guess how much money Disney wouldn't fork over?
Oh my God, how much was it?
It was $50,000.
Shut the fuck up. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
it.
hold on. So they agreed to what because of what?
So Disney was basically saying that like you don't get full rights to a full like jury.
No,
and
to any trial. I
to any
think.
trial.
To like a lawsuit
Yep.
because of
the free trial that they signed
user
up for.
agreement they signed when they
Yeah.
joined Apple or Disney Plus.
So anyway, so the Disney came out and was like, no, like this is not right, blah, blah, blah. And they're like trying to walk it back now because it got so much like media attention, but it was
like
crazy.
So they signed up for Disney Plus, but then they went in person to the actual park.
Yes.
And something happened in the park.
had dinner. Yes.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
I mean, I'm sure that like you sign waivers when you enter into park, when you buy tickets or whatever.
Yeah.
But like that doesn't matter if like there's negligence.
Totally.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's awful.
Yeah. So anyway, they came out and they walked it back. But
Yeah, they better.
They better. They better.
Ooh, okay, what's the last one? Someone we know will get a bio enhancement. Probably. Definitely.
We'll get a bio enhancement.
We were so optimistic or like just like thought that this year so many things were going to happen. People were going to be getting bio enhancements. We were going to find an alien.
Right.
Like
It's going to be a productive year.
there was going to be a beak in some food from Chick-fil-A.
there was a different energy.
yeah.
and now
Yeah.
we're-
What's happening? We're just so tired.
I feel like it's been a weird year. It's been weird.
It's
getting weirder.
Yeah, no, you're so right.
Wait, has
God,
no
I
one
also
got a-
feel like have we just done nothing this year? What did we do this year?
I mean, we've like basically centered our entire personality around getting married
pickleball.
and getting decent at pickleball.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
I
so
think
right.
Yes.
think Lauren, pre-wedding, did you get a thicker, fattier ass up to the wedding?
You're so fucking.
So
Whoa.
I think
Yeah.
that we can exit out because it's not by the end of the year. It
Confirmed,
was just
yes.
at
Yeah.
some
Okay.
point.
Okay.
throughout
At
the
some
year.
point, you're so right. In
Again,
2024.
I worded mine very
Yeah,
specifically.
you're so right. You're
Yeah.
so right.
And
You
then,
did.
yeah. So this one, this is a call out to anyone doing a live show. If you can just have Jeremy and Lauren guess,
For like literally like 30 seconds.
Let us
and I
crash
think it'll
your
still count.
show.
Yeah.
and then we can cross that one off.
Uh-huh.
I think you can get a brand deal.
Okay, so we're gonna go for this row. So never mind. Can't go for this row.
Never mind. Okay, so never mind. Diggy doesn't need to get a brand deal. What are we 3 away from on that diagonal? That's our next best option.
So Connor and Brooke are gonna have to start dating.
Okay.
And Lauren is also gonna have to book a TV thing.
This seems well within our
Oh
control.
no, and you didn't cry coming down the aisle, so we can't do that one. So we have to
what,
start a whole new
what about
line.
the other corner then? So someone we know, okay, someone could get a boob job easily. A company that we own is gonna have a liquidity event.
Fuck. We fucked ourselves. I don't know if that's a bingo in our future here, babe.
Oh,
Actually,
no.
wait, hold on. Actually, I think that might have. Did you? I got a message from community. Actually, did you see that?
I got about a newsletter, but I don't think it was.
One of the apps that you invested a ton of money in has dark mode.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that's what I also saw.
They have dark mode now. That's sick. That's it.
And that is sick. That is sick.
There is actually, I think, something on every single row that prohibits us from ever making it.
Oh, and then I can think of another investment that we made that's currently in a massive lawsuit.
Perfect.
That's exciting.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect for us. That's great.
Uh-huh.
That's great.
And then I think I've seen one of the other companies that I have a ton of stock in actually make a new company so as to make it so that they can make sure that that one gets all the profit and the one that I worked for
Perfect.
years probably gets nothing.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Love
cool.
that exit plan. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
whatever.
this is not looking good for us.
Wait.
Can't wait to revisit this in December.
This is literally this right here. This line is the only option that is technically possible. Like everything else has something that already, like Jeremy didn't cry, Lauren didn't cry, the
Yeah.
dogs didn't poop. This is the only one that could possibly happen.
Start at the top of oh fuck.
A real life alien is gonna have to be
Jeremy, you have to get a job in AI, specifically AI.
Well, I could easily like.
I think we could do that.
We could finesse there being an AI element.
If there's we here, as if like we're all gonna contribute.
This is a team event here.
I could find a way to make some amount of
Most
money.
Jobs using a little bit of AI in a job.
Easy.
Okay.
Diggy can for sure get a brand deal. Lauren could sell what about for charity? You know?
Also, I could probably sell through Mia.
Yeah.
We could do a foot collab.
We could stand up like just a one pager.
Mia and I could hold toes.
And you already have that.
Comment below if you.
Mia, you know what? It's Remy's toes that we hold hands with because her toes spread really far apart for some reason.
Maybe when you're at the YouTube event, we're gonna manifest something coming up there.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna be there.
Lauren is known for sticking around and talking business after the event for sure.
4 months. We got this.
You could bring someone to the fish pond.
Okay, who's gonna do what? Let's put some assignments here. Let's go to the top. I think I have to do the finding an alien thing. I'm gonna have to find something there.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna have to probably find some way to make a check in AI.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna have to work on the Diggy thing.
We got this. That's the easiest one out of all 5 of these.
No.
Not selling a foot picture?
Never mind. That's the easiest one out of all 5 of these. Diggy getting a brand deal? Close second.
Okay. And then TV. What about Awesomeness TV?
That is my YouTube network.
See? What about daytime television? What about what if we go and do an interview at local LA news to talk about something very mundane?
Perfect.
We could book that tomorrow.
I'm sure we could get on like Pop Sugar or something.
I hope so. I feel actually really good about knowing just how much better I am at guessing which guys were gonna last with the Bachelorette than you. And I want to say that I knew the entire time, but like I'd like to hear you either
walk it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you made me pick some out-of-pocket characters that I would have never.
Yeah. I just was like, the ex-boyfriend, I really was like, damn, it's like he's gonna fly all the way there and then not stick around for the rest of the storyline. Like that was crazy. So him being out, Sam M really had a villain moment.
Will not be missed.
Sam M will not be missed.
Talk about a gentleman who I hope watches that back on TV and goes, I wish that I had done everything differently.
And his family came out and was like, he just got a really bad edit. Guys, it was just about edit.
They said that?
It was just about edit.
Oh, no.
I know.
But also, like, sometimes you have to, like, learn directly from your own experience.
Yep. So currently, at time of recording, the upcoming episode is...
Jeremy's out.
Is Fantasy Suites.
Yep.
Haremy is out.
Yep.
I was really sad. I also sung the avocado song for hours.
That'll be funny for 6 people.
We're avocados.
Jeremy's out. And like
Jeremy's out.
The chemistry wasn't there.
I'm sad about that. But what I also am like, there's a lot of like swirling allegations around Marcus right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much of it is confirmed. So like I don't want to put that out there being like, there are allegations. There are allegations. Yeah. And they have not been confirmed yet officially. But it makes me nervous just like watching Jen interact with him.
It makes me nervous mostly because in a world where it were to be true, let's say.
Totally.
If it's not true, this is awful. But if it is true, shame on ABC.
Right. And you know what's so hard though too is that like if he wasn't convicted for anything, which I'm sure he wasn't, because I'm sure they run like the official background check. I know for a fact
when I got my when I had to sit my background check when I went on that show on NBC, it was the first and only time that the DUI, well, the not DUI, when I got arrested for what was reckless driving and is now off my record, it was the only time someone did such a good job in my background report that came up.
Wow.
And like, that was in Illinois. This is California. Like the reality TV knows exactly where to look for this stuff.
Right.
Because like if a minor record will pop up, there's no reason that something that potentially happened as an adult wasn't readily available.
Totally. But if these are stories or situations from past relationships, that's like, where do you find that? So it's like, it's almost like you have to talk to all of that person's exes, but then you have to rely on, okay, if they ended on good terms or bad terms, is that going to alter the narrative of it being a one-sided story? Or like it's just so complicated. So it's like, how do you do the due diligence there?
Any one ex could be like, that guy sucks.
Yeah.
But if you talked to all of someone's exes,
that's true. You'd probably get
one person
a narrative, but also like someone's allowed to grow.
I mean, if you sat every one of my exes down, every single one that I actually went on like real dates with, I think you would know exactly what they'd say, like collectively.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
They're like,
yeah.
You know him.
Yeah. Yes. I agree. Yeah. So maybe they need to just be sitting down, like a whole handful of people to see what the common denominators are throughout all of it. So anyways, going into Fantasy Suites, we've got Marcus, we've got Jonathan, and we've got Devin.
Big Jonathan fan.
And Devin has really won me over in a lot of ways.
It was the dog.
And it was the dog.
It was the dog.
Totally
He
the
hasn't
dog.
won me over like he's won you over yet.
I know. It was the dog.
To
You're
me,
so right.
I like the energy between.
But I really like Jonathan too. Jonathan is also funny as shit on TikTok, and that wins points for me as well.
See?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
We're getting close.
But yeah, we're 2 for 4.
When I tell you that when I pretended for about 6 minutes like I wasn't interested in watching the next episode, and then I've been hooked ever since.
Yeah, I know. And now I leave for New York on Monday when the next 2 episodes back-to-back nights.
Literally, Lauren came back in from like doing something. She goes, "Are you about to watch The Bachelorette right now?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna watch it." Like, without me? I was like, I just figured I'd get it started. You like looked at me as if I was on the couch.
We almost had to get divorced. I thought you were about to watch without me.
All I'm saying is I'm back on. I'm interested.
You were never off. Let's be so honest.
Just let me have my pride. I'm back on.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I want to see this through.
I can't wait.
And then we'll go to next season and see.
Wow!
But I draw the line at Love Island.
That's too much of a commitment for you. You're not ready for Love Island.
No one needs to spend that much time.
Yeah, you're not ready
Anyway,
for Love Island.
if you listen to this, I love you. You're the greatest. Greatest? You're the greatest. Subscribe, like something, roll on the ground, whatever there was that we used to say.
Roll on the ground.
Stop, drive, roll. Rate the pod with something nice, and stop saying mean things to my wife about her fertility journey.
That one person who's already blocked, so they're gone.
Well, they won't be saying it
Yeah,
anymore.
they won't be saying. They have been silenced.
Have fun in New York.
In my DMs.
So
Yeah, thanks so
we
much.
won't pod until you're back from New York?
We will not pod until I'm back from New York. And so I will have all the reviews about the aquarium if it's still there.
I can't wait for the pictures that are going to be so glorious.
They're going to be wonderful.
Love you, bye.
Bye.